All right. So who here has had their car break down on them? All right, well, in a study conducted by AAA Insurance, they found that of the 29 million roadside assisted calls they responded to in 2014, over half were caused by lack of car maintenance. So there are 3 easy steps to basic car maintenance that I'm going to teach you today. 1 is checking your fluids, 2 is inspecting your car, and 3 is replacing worn out parts. Step 1 is to basically check all your fluids, and you always begin by checking your oil level because that's one of the most important fluids in your car. You do this by finding your dipstick, which usually has a yellow handle on it. You pull it out and you look at the end where there will be a layer of oil, and you can tell if it's low level or full level. Sometimes they say add at a certain point. And basically you just need to look in your car owner's manual and it'll tell you exactly what oil you need to put in your car. Marissa Hohead from the University of Virginia recommends changing oil every 3,000 to 5,000 miles or every 3 to 5 months to ensure longevity. Other important fluids to check in your car are your antifreeze, brake fluid, power steering fluid, and windshield washer fluid. Most of these fluids are in clear plastic containers and are easily identifiable on your car. Like the windshield washer fluid, it just has this symbol on it. This one would say coolant reservoir on it. And basically to check these, you just need to look at the side, and they usually have low-level indicators, and you can just visually see how much of it you actually have. And it's always important to check these fluids, keep them topped off frequently, and it's always good to check it when you're doing a vehicle inspection. The second step in basic car maintenance is to inspect your car. According to the Department of Transportation, 9% of all motor vehicle accidents are caused by tire problems, including underinflation, overinflation, and low tire tread. To inspect your tires, there are 2 things you need to do. The first is to take your tire pressure using a tire pressure gauge, and usually your correct tire pressure you can find in your on a sticker located in your door jamb. Another aspect of your tires that you need to inspect is your tire tread. And you can usually do this by using the penny method, where you basically get a penny, point Abraham Lincoln's head down, and place it in between your thread, or your tread, and if you can see the top of Abraham Lincoln's head, your tire tread is really low and you probably need to change your tires. Other aspects of your car that you need to inspect are your brake pads, windshield wipers, air filters, battery, headlights, taillights, turn signals, and just give your engine bay overall check. Once you do your inspection, you'll identify many parts usually. If it's an old car, you'll identify a lot of parts you need to replace. And to replace these parts, you can usually go to AutoZone or your local O'Reilly's, and usually these stores will give you the tools you need to replace those parts. And to find detailed instruction, you can usually go to your car owner's manual or YouTube or even car forums. In summary, there are 3 basic steps to basic car maintenance. 1 is maintaining your fluids, 2 is inspecting your car, and 3 is replacing worn-out parts. Out of these 3 steps, there are 4 things you need to keep an eye on: your oil level, your antifreeze, your tire pressure and tire tread, and of course your brakes. Thank you.